Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Moore, and I will be speaking on the Malcolm X Ballot or Bullet speech. Malcolm X was born in 1925 on May 19th in Omaha, Nebraska, to the mother of a homemaker and the father of a Baptist minister and also a supporter of black nationalist leader Marcus Garvey. Malcolm X was appointed to be a minister as well as a national spokesman for the Nation of Islam. He left the Nation of Islam a decade after because the beliefs of the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X's beliefs were beginning to differ. They were for separatism and segregation, where Malcolm X was for integration and bringing blacks and whites together. So he left. He then began to speak on American rights and African American rights and things like that. Um, the speech took place in Corey Methodist Church in Cleveland, Ohio on April 3rd of 1964. This speech talks about how blacks should fight for civil rights in America and emphasizes the worth of voting as a solution to ending discrimination against blacks. Um, his speech addresses both poor voting decisions and also the denial of legitimate voting rights to blacks. Malcolm X cautioned the blacks government that if the government continued to prevent blacks from attaining full equality, that they needed to take up arms, or maybe taking up arms may be necessary, which kind of hence the name of the speech, Ballot or the Bullet. Um, the speech was presented as a fundamental difference with the Nation of Islam and advocacy of voting. It was part of Malcolm X's efforts to distance himself from the Nation of Islam. Malcolm X also intended to reach out to the moderate civil rights leaders and just to get his voice heard, or to allow the blacks to have a voice on behalf of equal voting rights. He also wanted to make sure that the African American community was aware of how much of an impact that they would have if they voted, and they would be able to get who they felt was best to represent them, or best um, fend their needs within the White House or in office. This speech was ranked seventh of the top 100 American speeches of the 20th century. It was something that caught my eye, so I figured that I should tell my class about it. Hope you guys enjoyed my little synopsis of it and are now knowledgeable of why Malcolm X left the Nation of Islam. He still was considering himself as a Muslim, just not a part of that organization anymore because of their beliefs. But that is Malcolm X and the Ballot or the Bullet.